Hello everyone, today in this video we will be discussing about esterification reaction. So esterification reaction is a process in which esters are being prepared. So let's just write down the first general molecular formula for esters. So R, C, double bond, O, R dash. So this is called as esters. So where this is a formula for esters which you have to be remembering. So here R on the either side indicates its alkyl group. So alkyl group is very simple. From alkanes, you just remove one hydrogen, it becomes alkyl. So methane will become methyl, and ethane C2H6 will become C2H5. Okay, so these are called as alkyl group. So these alkyl group will be attached on either side. So this is a general molecular formula for esters. And by the process of esterification, we are going to prepare esters. So now let's see how esters are being prepared. So esters are basically prepared by a reaction between acids and alcohols. So carboxylic acid and alcohol. So let's write it down. So here carboxylic acid are C double bond OOH. So this is called as carboxylic acid, which is nothing but the oic acid plus alcohols. So again here if you see R dash, so that indicates they are different alkyl group. This is one alkyl group, it is another alkyl group, or it can even be the same alkyl group, not a problem. So acid plus alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, and we are slightly heating up. So if suppose this is taking place in a test tube, we have to slightly heat up this test tube for the reaction to proceed. So now if you see on the arrow mark, I have written constant sulfuric acid. Now what is the function of sulfuric acid here? It's also a 1 mark question. So sulfuric acid, the main function, it acts like a catalyst. As we know, catalyst speeds up the reaction. So that's one important function. The second important function of sulfuric acid is act as a dehydrating agent. So its function is to catalyst and also dehydrating agent. Dehydration means removal of water. Okay, so from this I have to remove the water. So water will be removed outside as one of your product. So once the water is lost, okay, the water is lost from here. So the remaining thing will be combined. So R, C double bond O. Okay, so R, C double bond O, and this R dash will come and combine. So this particular formula you have got back. So that's ester. So you have got ester. So this is how esterification is being prepared. A simple reaction, we will take an example now. So acid plus alcohol in presence of constant sulfuric acid slightly heating up, esters and water is being produced. So let's take an example. So acid, we can take ethanoic acid. So ethanoic acid CH3, C double bond OH. So here if you see in the main parental chain, I have two carbon atom. So since it's two carbon atom, it is called as eth, and ethane, because it's single bond, so it's known as ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Okay, oic acid, so it's a carboxylic acid, plus it's an alcohol. So one example for alcohol, we can take ethanol. So CH3, CH2, OH. So alcohols. So which is known as two carbon atom. So it is known as ethanol. Ethanol. So why it is called as ethanol? All. Anyways, alcohol, it is known as all. If you remember, two carbon atom, eth, single bond ane, all. So this is how ethanoic acid plus ethanol. Again in presence of constant sulfuric acid. Heating up. So what's going to happen? The oxygen and hydrogen from this is going to abstract this hydrogen proton, and it is going to remove the water. So water will be removed outside. And what is remaining back? So after removal, you have CH3, C double bond O. Okay, so CH3, C double bond O. And this particular compound will come and attack here. That is nothing but CH2, CH2, CH3. So if you see this particular compound, this is known as ethyl ethanoate. The name of this compound is called as ethyl. Okay, methyl ethyl ethanoate. Okay, so it's called as ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl ethanoate, which is known as esters. So you just take this compound, we can refer with your thing. See, you can see this R is nothing but CH3, and then the C double bond O, and this R dash is nothing but C2CH3. So it has to resemble your general molecular formula of ester. So this is what it is, esterification. So ester is basically a sweet smelling substance. It's a sweet smelling substance which is used in perfumes. It is also used in flavoring agent. So it has a vast application in industry in perfume preparation. So this is one of the important topic of class 10th CBSE. So thank you.